Good evening. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Proud Terriers Show. I'm so delighted to be here, and it is going to be a show that is full of absolute, jam-packed content. And yeah, I just want you to get everybody to get involved. Please kind of post your views, in the chat, and yeah, we'll read them out. Like I say, you can request to come on as guest, which I'm going to post a link. So yeah, I'll post the link now. So if you do want to come on and have your say, please feel free to do so. But we're going to get straight into it, to be honest with you, because yeah, it has been an absolutely fairy tale season, and it has been so special. Never in our wildest dreams did we ever think we would be in this position. In the final at Wembley, it's just incredible. I have to pinch myself because it does feel real, but then you just got to think, well, how is this actually happening? We're so close to getting back, to the Premier League, which is what every footballer, every fan dreams of getting to the Premier League, and it is literally so close to get there. So yeah, we're going to talk about kind of the fairy tale season, but I want to kind of touch upon the improvements that have been made this season that kind of have really pushed the team forward even more. And now you only have to look at the amount of goals we conceded last season. We conceded 71 compared to 47 this season, which is just a massive difference. Carlos has come in and really turned the tide at this football club, and I've got nothing but respect and admiration, and he's such an inspiration and role model. He really is, because the guy has shown his quality. He's shown everybody he's a quality manager. Keane Harris Scott. Yes, I saw that actually. Yes, so fair play. Well done to him. So yeah, and like I said, we've actually managed to to kind of score more goals this season as well. So obviously we've scored 14 more. Now, I kind of just want to go on to kind of a few player stats this season and kind of put into context, kind of how kind of a bit, how can the stats kind of back up what I'm trying to say here, because when you've got the likes of Lee Nichols in goal that has just been absolutely outstanding. It really has. The clean sheet. 19 clean sheets this season. The guys come from MK Dons. He was sat on the bench there. He's come to us and he's just hit the ground running. It really has. And yeah, he's just got better and better. And really, the guy's a legend. He really is. The amount of time he's kept him. We've said it time and time again, haven't we? The saves that he's made in matches has truly been incredible. And yeah, he is outstanding in every level. And obviously, the likes of Harry Toffolo. I mean, Harry Toffolo's in the form of his life right now, let's be honest. And going into this final, it is the perfect form that you want to go into this final with, because playing 42 titles this season, he's managed to get 6 goals and 8 assists, and I just feel like he's really improved his defensive duties, as well as his attacking option, attacking threat that he's kind of developed. So full credit to him. He's put the work in, and he's just been an absolute revelation. I can't speak this evening. I'm kind of getting too overexcited about tomorrow, to be honest with you, and kind of because the focus is all on tomorrow. I'm you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, let's talk about Danny Ward, because Danny Ward is coming for some criticism last season, and in fairness, this season he's come back and really put the work in again. Another guy that's really worked hard. Once he got that first goal for us, that's what kick-started his season, and he's managed to get 14 goals for the season, which is fantastic. 3 assists as well. His link-up play has been a lot better this time. And yeah, it really is impressive. And I mean, let's talk about Sorba Thomas, because Sorba has done incredible stuff for us this season. You know, the guy has come from, non-league last January, had a slow start with us, but in the summer he's really worked hard and put the work in and really stayed focused, and he's showed the qualities that, every, winger, attacker wants, because he's got the attributes to be, he's got a big future ahead of him. And I just think that this news with him signing the contract extension will have a massive boost, even if we need it, because I think that already our lads are already on top form at the moment. But he's given us even more massive boost going into this final. The fact that Sorba decided to sign the contract just before we head to Wembley. So yeah, another star performer. What he's contributed this season has been nothing short of remarkable. It really is. His delivery is just unbelievable. It really is. He's kind of played 45 games this season. Obviously getting 3 goals and 12 assists. Now, 12 assists is no mean feat in the Championship, and getting a few goals to his name as well shows that progress. Obviously, he'll probably kind of say, him being Sorba, he'd probably say, he wants a few more goals. But to be honest with you, he has come in and he has not looked back since he's got that opportunity with us. And yeah, full credit to him. And I mean, we've got to talk about, the defence as well, because in all due respects, obviously we knew, at the back end of last season, we knew we needed defenders in. And we went away, the recruitment this season has been absolutely outstanding. It is, so full credit to every single person that has been responsible for this, because, we knew that we needed to get it right this season. And we never expected to have as an incredible season as we have. But the fact is we've got the recruitment right, and we've really built on that. And these players have shown what they're about. And, no matter what happens tomorrow, they have done us proud. And I'll always remember this season, because they've provided us with some wonderful memories. And yeah, it's just been a season that has been magical. And, Carlos, like I said, the job he has done, with the amount of money that he's been able to spend, that he has spent. I know there was a big goal, but like I said, most of our kind of players were frees and loans, and Carlos has come in and really, really turned the tide here. He really has, and getting the pre-season under his belt, working with the players in the summer, coming back this season, with fans back, and he's just not looked back, has he? He's just got better and better and better, and you can see that about every single player, every single member of staff. They've just improved time and time again. Now it is obviously time to talk about the Championship playoff final. Obviously, this game is absolutely massive. They don't call it the richest game in football for nothing, because this is the pinnacle of every footballer's dream, every fan's dream of getting to Wembley with a chance to get to the Premier League. It is fairy tale stuff. And the fact is we were written off at the start of the season. We always have been written off, to be honest with you. And even when we was going so strong in the Championship, everybody kept saying, "Oh, they won't keep this up. They'll lose third place." You know what I mean? It was always doubted. And Carlos and the team have just stayed focused on the task in hand, and they have just exceeded expectations way above what we ever expected, because it's just incredible. But I mean, let's get into kind of obviously our opponents first. Nottingham Forest. I mean, yeah, they're a great side, aren't they? The form they've shown, under Steve Cooper, I mean, I think one thing that I've kind of picked up with them is that they are a team that are still vulnerable at times. I think that obviously, you know, in the playoff semi-final, second leg and first leg, well, especially the second leg, to be fair, against Sheffield United, you know, they do give chances. The defense can be a bit open sometimes. I think obviously, you know, the attacking, you know, threat that they carry as well is going to be very important for us to really, you know, defend to the best of our abilities tomorrow. And then obviously, you know, with Nichols in goal, I mean, you know, he's going to come up with a few big saves tomorrow. So we just wait for them, don't we? Oh, sorry. But yeah. So yeah, if you are in the chat, please comment your thoughts on the game and what your score pictures are and how you would kind of line up. But yeah, pinpointed Jed's as well. He's been outstanding, hasn't he, all season? You know, he's had such rave reviews, and he's going to be, you know, really wanting to really keep performing. Obviously, in the final, he wants to obviously get Forest up. So he's you know, attracts a lot of interest from other football clubs, and you know, I'm not surprised. But you know, and then obviously the goalkeeper Samba as well. Although I kind of feel like, obviously with Samba, I think he's a fantastic keeper. I'm not saying he isn't, but he's a bit shaky sometimes. I mean, you know, he has been class, to be honest with you, but I just sense that he's a bit shaky sometimes, and you know, but one thing's for sure, and you know, for a kind of, I mean, obviously one thing's for sure. Sorry, you know, two informed sides, it's going to make for an entertaining final, a very entertaining final, and we'll just have to see what happens. But I mean, if we're going to talk about, obviously, let's go with some lineups for the game. I've noted my lineup down here, so I'm just going to get the lineup that I've selected in a moment. Just trying to find it. Bear with me, guys. Right, here we are. We've got it. So I'd definitely go with the 3-4, you know, the 3-4-3. There's no doubt about that. Now, obviously, selections. Lee Nichols in goal. There's no question there. Tom Lees, and then in the middle, Jonathan Hogg, and then I would play Colwell. Then I'd put Turton in on the right. Russell in the middle with Lewis O'Brien, and Harry Toffolo on the left, as we, you know, the two wing backs obviously slot in if we need them, and then up front, Sanani, Sorba Thomas on the other side, so Sanani on one wing, Thomas on the other, and I think this is where the problem lies, because obviously Jordan Rhodes is, you know, has really found form, you know, especially towards the end of the season, and you know, obviously getting that winning goal that sent us to Wembley and sent us all absolutely hysterical. And we've got Ward, who's kind of obviously lost a bit of form, if I'm honest. Obviously, he's obviously been injured as well, so that's not helped him. But so it's a difficult one to who I want to play down the middle. I think, you know, on form, I think Rhodes potentially starts for me. I really do, because I just think it's a game that, you know, he will thrive upon, and I think that obviously there's still the option for Danny Ward to come off the bench and, you know, make a contribution, because, you know, every single player that's on the bench will make a contribution tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of how I would line up, to be honest with you. I mean, what I will say is, though, is I think that the game will be finished in 90 minutes. I just think it's a game that, will maybe start off a bit cagey. Obviously, playoff final, you know what's at stake. But then as the game goes on, it will settle down, and there'll be spells of pressure from each opponent. Obviously us and then Forest. But I just think that this is written in the stars for us. I really do. And like I said, the fact that everybody's talking about Forest and we've gone under the radar, it just pretty much, it just suits us down to the ground, doesn't it? We'll just go there, full focus on getting the job done, because we want to be in the Premier League next season. There's no question. It's one of the biggest games we've played in recent memory, and these players, the manager, they deserve it. I'm not just being biased because I'm a Huddersfield fan, but I just really do feel it. And if you're superstitious, by the way, obviously. It's come in 5-year slots, yeah, 5-year slots. Sorry, just kind of, I'm half asleep tonight, to be honest with you. And to be honest, I don't even think I'll be able to sleep tonight, because I'll be too nervous. But yeah, so obviously we got promoted in 2012, then we got promoted in 2017, and now 5 years on, it's 2022, and we're in the playoff final. So I'm very superstitious, and I believe in all that kind of stuff, and I just think that it's written in the stars that we do it tomorrow. And really, really excited to go to Wembley. Obviously, I think it's always a great day out there. Obviously Wembley has been a very kind place to us over the years, and we hope that continues. We really, really do, because I can't tell you how much it would mean to be back in the Premier League. It would just be a dream come true. There's no words to describe it. You want to be competing at the highest level, and especially in the first spell. Obviously, we had, I've kind of said it before on streams, obviously about, there's really unfinished business to do in the Premier League from us. We learned a lot in that first spell, and yeah, I just believe that we'll be better equipped if we do go up this time, to really make a statement. So yeah, that's what I believe. We'll have to kind of see how the game pans out, but I think that obviously we as fans have to do another. We have to create that special atmosphere again tomorrow, and I'm sure we will. Obviously backed by 35,000 town fans, and we have to make a difference like we did in the semi-finals. We have to back the boys from minute one, and really push them over the line, because it does make a massive difference. And I go back to the togetherness, the team spirit of this squad is just incredible to see. It's phenomenal. These players have really, really dug in, worked hard. We really do show that determination, and I don't want to keep waffling on, because this was kind of a quick preview of the game. But yeah, I mean, do I want to do a prediction or don't? I don't think I do, to be honest with you, because I just think it's a bit of a bad omen, if I'm honest. I don't want to jinx it, but I do fancy us to win. That's what I will say. I do. I really do. You have to back your team, and I do back and do believe in this team, because why shouldn't you? They've continued to deliver all season. Oops. Sorry, guys. But yeah. But we'll have to see. Like I say, safe travels to everybody that is making their way down to Wembley tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be there. Just a few kind of bulletins, if you could say so. We'll have a bit of merch with us tomorrow. So if you do see me and you want something, please come and say hello and grab your merch. We've got pin badges. We have got wristbands. And yeah, that is what I'll be bringing tomorrow. Hopefully we can have the flag. Maybe take a few photos with a flag at the stadium as well, which would be fantastic. And yeah, I just hope that we can just go into this final you know, and just produce the best of our abilities and showcase what we can do and really, you know, get over the line. Because I think, you know, this season we've had, you know, finishing third, that counts for nothing now, I know, but we've still managed to defy the odds. And yeah, but yeah, we'll have to see. But as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I know it's been a short one, but it's been a bit of a quiet one on the stream, to be honest with you. So I'm going to leave it there. But before I do go, I want to kind of read some thoughts from a fellow town fan that sent me in their thoughts earlier on about kind of how they was feeling and kind of, you know, what they wanted to kind of say. So obviously it's kind of put here, every other town fan will most likely be with me on this. At the start of the year, we were all just wanting to survive the championship and stay up to avoid relegation. We made signs that felt like nothing special at the time, with them being all frees and loans. We managed to get 3 points from the first 4 games, which was all right. We didn't play great and got battered by Fulham. I could already see a potential problem, but we began to pick up pace and continue to gain points. Fans had faith, and then we have got better and better. Since the rough start, we beat the team like Fulham, and come Christmas, everyone was seeing that glimmer of hope. We have a team that can go places. I still can't get to grips with going to Wembley tomorrow to watch Huddersfield Town. I know it's crazy, isn't it? I mean, I still can't believe it. Going to the game, I don't want to make any predictions as I seem to be cursed. That is a fair point, and that's what I did say. I don't think I'm going to predict in this stream because I don't want to be a curse. But for some reason, I'm not as nervous yet than when I was in the build to the Luton game at home. I'm more excited, happy to be able to watch Town play at Wembley once again. Whatever the score, we have had an outstanding season, and everyone who has a part in the club should be proud of the Town. I mean, thank you so much to Ben, who runs Up the Town Dates on Instagram. So if you want to give him a follow, please go and feel free to follow Ben. Great lad, and yeah, he's always happy to kind of obviously speak to me about his kind of predictions. Obviously, when I kind of approached him and said, "Do you mind if you kind of send in your thoughts to me so I can cover it on the show tonight?" He said, "Yeah, no worries, I'll be happy to do that." And yeah, he's great. So yeah, please do go and follow Up the Town Dates on Instagram. It would be much appreciated. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now, by the way, because I know it was a quick stream, but kind of covered everything I want to do. Obviously, the build-up, obviously under 24 hours to go now. That is it. So please, if you did enjoy this video, please smash the like button. It would be very much appreciated. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We are going to be doing more content, hopefully in the future. Like I say, in the summer, we potentially do different episodes about, obviously, the kind of my journey that I've been on to where I am today, and just kind of speak about topics that need to be addressed. Obviously, and I think obviously, kind of maybe do a stream about obviously Jake Daniels coming out showing how I see kind of football, how that will change football. Kind of go into that in more detail in another stream. But as always, guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support I get on Instagram, on Twitter, on our social media pages, and kind of this season it's been a truly incredible kind of journey we've been on, with amazing memories, of course. Kind of obviously met a lot of people throughout the season who have had just so much kindness and kind of support for the group, which means a lot to me. It really does. I just kind of want to take this opportunity to say thank you to you all for obviously continuing to support me and the group, and it just means the world. So and like I say, next season I just want to come back even stronger and keep improving and keep making a difference. We've got a big match tomorrow the richest game in football, Huddersfield Town versus Nottingham Forest. 4:30 kick-off, of course, at Wembley Stadium. Bring it on, just bring it on. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Fingers crossed. I'm absolutely so nervous, excited about tomorrow, and I just hope that we can be going away from Wembley with a big smile on our face and full of celebrations, which will be a long, long night if we do get back to the Premier League. But that is another story. But yeah, thanks as always for coming, for kind of tuning in. And yeah, I'll speak to you in the next one. We'll be doing a review, of this match. Hopefully in happy spirits. But yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for that. It'll be obviously in the next few days. But yeah, as always, take care, stay safe. Safe journey down to Wembley, everybody that is going. And yeah, I shall see you there. Goodbye, good night, and up the town. And one final thing, Town are going up with a £5 in the bank. Good night, God bless. Bye.